Good afternoon. Sorry. Come on in and take a seat. I'm Lee O'Connor, East Lynne Theater Company here in Cape May, and it's Thursday afternoon, 4 o'clock high tea. What we've done for over 30 years is Thursdays at 4, we'll do what we call Tales of the Victorians. A couple of short stories while you have tea or lemonade, some homemade biscuits or cookies. We'll read to you and entertain. So, today is a short story, poetry actually, by Mr. Robert Service, 1898. And it's about the Klondike Gold Rush. Sit back and take yourself back 150 years. Now, a bunch of the boys were whooping it up in the Malamute Saloon. The kid that handles the music box, he was hitting a jagtime tune. In the back of the bar, in a solo game, sat Dangerous Dan McGrew. And watching his luck was his light of love, the lady that's known as Lou. When out of the night, which was 50 below, and into the din and the glare, there stumbled a miner fresh from the creeks. He was dog dirty and loaded for bear. He looked like a man with a foot in a grave, scarcely the strength of a louse. And yet he tilted a poke of dust on the bar and he called for drinks for the house. Now there was none that could place that stranger's face, though we searched ourselves for a clue. But we drank to his health, and the last to drink was Dangerous Dan McGrew. You know, there are men that somehow grip your eyes and hold them hard like a spell. And such was he, and he looked to me like a man who had lived in hell. With a face most of hair, and the dreary stare of a dog whose day had come. As he watered the green stuff in his glass, and the drops fell one by one. Then I got to figuring who he was, and he wondered what he'd do. And I turned my head, and there watching him was the lady that's known as Lou. His eyes went rubbering around the room, and he seemed in kind of a daze. Till at last the old piano fell in the way of his wandering gaze. You see, the ragtime kid was having a drink. There was no one else on the stool, so the stranger stumbles over across the room and flops down there like a fool. In a buckskin shirt that was glazed with dirt, he sat. I saw him sway. He clutched those keys with his talon hands. My God, that man could play. Were you ever out in the great alone when the moon was awful clear? And the icy mountains hemmed you in with a silence that you can almost hear. With only the howl of a timber wolf and you camped there in the cold, a half-dead thing in a stark dead world, clean mad for the muck called gold. While high overhead, green, yellow, red, the north lights are swept in bars. Then you've a hunch what the music meant. Hunger, night, and the stars. Hunger, not of the belly kind. That's banished with bacon and beans. Nope. The gnawing hunger of a lonely man for a home and all that it means. Oh, a fireside far from the cares that are, 4 walls and a roof above. But oh, so crammed full of cozy joy and crowned with a woman's love. A woman dearer than all the world and true as heaven is true. God, how ghastly she looks with all that rouge. The woman that's known as Lou. Then, all of a sudden, the music changed, so soft you scarce could hear. You felt that your life had been looted clean and all that it once held clear. That woman, that someone, had stolen the woman you loved. And her love was a devil's lie, that your guts were gone, and the best for you was to crawl away and die. 'Twas the crowning cry of a heart's despair, and it thrilled you through and through. I guess I'll make mine a spread nazir, said dangerous Dan McGrew. The music almost died away, and then it burst like a pent-up flood, and it seemed to say, repay, repay. My eyes were blind with blood. The thought came back of an ancient wrong, and it stung like a frozen lash. And the lust awoke to kill, to kill. Then the music, it stopped with a crash. And the stranger turned, and his eyes, they burned in a most peculiar way. In a buckskin shirt that was glazed with dirt, he sat, and I saw him sway. And then his lips went into a kind of a grin, and he spoke, and his voice was calm. He said, boys, you don't know me, and none of you care a damn. But I want to state, and my words are straight. I'll bet my poke they're true, that one of you is a hound of hell. And that one is Dan McGrew. Oh, then I ducked my head, the lights went out, and two guns blazed in the dark. And a woman screamed, and the lights went up. Two men lay, stiff and stark. Pitched on his head, pumped full of lead, was dangerous Dan McGrew. Well, the man from the Cricks, he laid over here with his leg clutched to the breast of the lady. That's known as Lou. Now, these are the simple facts of the case, and I guess I ought to know. They say the stranger was crazed with hooch. I'm not denying it's so. I'm not so wise as the lawyer guys, but strictly between us, Coo, the woman that kissed him and pinched his poke, that was the lady that's known as Lou. See you next Thursday at 4.